Hey, everybody. Welcome to My Fat Hands. I'm George. That's Ben, I hope. We're going to go with Sam. Sam Foothead.
I'm calling him Foothead. Yeah, or foot.
Foot. Foothead, but it's all
Foothead.
good.
Yeah,
but,
I like Foothead.
It was revealed to me by our friend here that its name, because it's androgynous. We don't know the gender.
Alex.
But it's Alex, but we'll call this individual Sam.
So what's up, George? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. The rash is cleared up. That's good.
The herpes cream worked.
Herpes cream is just divine. It's like manna from heaven. Hi,
nice.
Mom. Hi, Dad. We're gonna enjoy this.
It came from a toilet seat. It was a toilet seat thing.
Yeah. I got it from kissing a puppy. There is news afoot. There are global things happening, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Leon.
Yes. Ben, take your finger and point where Leon's going to appear. I always do it. I want you. Boom! Right there.
Right in the middle. Yeah, or right on the other side. Who knows?
he's doing his. We don't know. But he
could surround us. We don't know. Oh, he's probably gonna go. You know, he's probably gonna go across the bottom.
Oh,
he does that too.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be super fantastic. So, what's happening with Leon? Anything?
Dude, okay, so there was an update. Leon update, and Leon. It was for, I think it was viewer discretion advised or something, and it was real dark. The thumbnail for it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is really dark. Oh, something bad's gonna happen. You know, so Leon's in his corner. He's not eating. You figure this is it. It's death story. And no, he is molting. He's getting ready to molt, which lobsters do like every year, I guess.
I tried to Google it. I don't know how frequently they I was actually curious to that myself.
Yeah. Hey, Google, how often do lobsters molt?
Hold on. Let me check Google. There's nothing in my hand. I promise. I'm just
So they say once a year. Google's over here chatting away.
Cool.
Yeah,
right,
Google says once a year. So anyway, so this lobster, he lays on his side. It looks like he's gonna die, and he's real dark. The shell is real dark colored, and
in a way, he kind of did die. He died a little bit
it's weird.
inside.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah,
because then his shell in the back cracked open, and he like pulled his body out. It was pretty weird.
Yeah,
and I have to say, Brandy did a really good job with that video because it was real creepy and alien-like. So. Shout out to Brandy. Good job.
Good job, Brandy.
Good. Plus, there was no like advertisements in the middle of the video.
No sponsors.
That was the thing about the previous video was he did a thing about sponsors. Like, oh, I forget what it was. It was like buy property in Scotland and be like a knight or something.
You can be a lord or an earl by owning a square foot in a tree.
Did I really remember that, or was that?
That's
really
right.
It was like a bizarre dream.
They made Leon a sir or knight or whatever. They bought him property in Scotland.
Right, and they just so happened to get a mention in the video. So just so happened.
I
blanked all that out. Because it was like sort of blah. But then the next episode is like, oh, right after I released that, Brandy's like talking about Leon's, growing another leg. And anyway, I don't know.
It was kind of touch and go, man. I was getting really nervous because I kind of thought that when he would emerge from his shell that, it kind of split in two. And then they came out. His body was like rubber. I mean, it was.
Yeah, his claws were small and kind of weird.
They're kind of shrinked up and rubbery looking. And the thing that I noticed that impressed me the most, and this is how easily impressed I am, if you notice that one of his two large antennae, one was broken off about halfway.
Oh,
from him being in the tank when he molted, full length antenna.
Wow, pretty cool.
Just came right out. Boing.
We should really do some kind of scientific experiments where we like merge human DNA with other animals and see what happens. Probably work out good, I think. Yeah. All right. So maybe we should,
right there.
Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. But you ever see that movie, The Fly, with the?
It's very nice.
Yeah. You've seen The Fly with Eric Goldblum, right? Is that the guy's name?
Eric Goldblum.
No. Who was the guy's name?
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Who's Eric Goldblum?
He's Jeff's cousin.
I don't know. Did I go to high school with him? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not sure. Yeah. All right. But that movie creeped me out in the movies. Yeah. Did you ever see that in the movies?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's good.
Dude, that was creepy as F. And then, all right. So I went to with a bunch of friends from high school. We went to see that movie. And I got out of the movie theater. I'm like disgusted, and they're like, "Hey, let's go to the diner." I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm going home. I'm gonna I'm going home. I'm putting a bag over my head and I'm pulling the string tight. Like I didn't want to see any more flies, maggots, worms. That scene where the lady was pregnant and she gave birth to a maggot. That is the most disgusting thing. Yes. I mean, kudos to Goldblum or whoever thought of that. Probably Goldblum thought of that. He's a pretty smart guy.
He's a fart smeller. I mean, a smart feller. Yeah,
he's a smart feller.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he's barfing on his food.
If we're talking about updates on YouTube, what's the other lobster update? Is there another lobster update?
Just joshing.
Right.
Who is a guy?
He's a kid, really. Yeah.
Who raised wasps for fun and has a pet parrot named Mango.
Yeah.
Who he force feeds mangoes to kind of make him a cannibal. That was really upset me.
Do you ever look at his channel? Did you ever look at all the things on his channel?
I've seen that he raised wasps and he had that one raccoon snake thing.
He had that raccoon thing. I haven't seen that lately. But his sister's pretty hot.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
In a weird way, but
yeah. That's all good. After you see enough people getting stung in the face by a wasp, you want to see a cute sister. You can work it in there. But so he, not to be one up by Leon and Brandy, he already has a crab named Pancake who he tried to kill. Mm-hmm. He decided, that's just not enough invertebrates for me to try to destroy in one lifetime. So he went to the store and bought 2 lobsters.
Right. And he got a huge tank. The tank.
200-gallon tank.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
It's as our former president would say, I am not a criminal. Wait, that's the wrong president. I'm sorry. He would say, it's huge.
Huge.
It's huge.
Got it from China.
I got it from China.
China.
Huge China.
You got it from China.
I got it from China. It gave me herpes. But it's huge. And so it's a 200-gallon tank, which is ginormous by most accounts. Huge.
Yeah.
And huge. And he's got his face up there going, so he named the largest lobster Waffle because Pancake is round and flat. So Pancake looks like a pancake. So naturally, the next invertebrate that he gets, he names Waffle, which looks nothing like a waffle. It looks exactly like a fucking lobster. And then he got a little lobster. Okay.
Yeah.
And name that one Toast. So now has a variety. It's like, hey, way to name your pets after food, asshole. So is this like, a little precursor to the future?
Right. They were food. Now they're pets, but the little foreshadow. Yes. Spoiler alert.
Guess what? Nom, 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 nom. So in the next episode, he's adopting a stick of butter. So that should be interesting. Nobody knows where this is going to go.
He saved it. There was no lady going to make some muffins. He's like, no.
He started torturing Waffle. He takes Toast and puts it in a fucking aquatic shoebox. Okay. So this lobster's this big. And now because he's saving it, it's in a box this big. Ooh, you're a champion of the people. Way to go. Meanwhile, Waffle has a whole 200 fucking gallon tank to herself because he's
and she's digging like a little trench and
he doesn't like it, so he fucking rearranges it, and then she fucking has to move it. It's like, yeah, dude, you're really good at this. please don't have children, please, because this is not how you conduct the lives of animals. It's terrible.
He put like trinkets in the thing too. He took like little trinkets, like the lobster is gonna.
Let me take this radioactive waste and toxic chemicals and throw it there in the tank. See how Waffle likes it. Like
he rinsed it in the sink. I saw him. He showed it. Yeah. He rinsed it in the sink. Yeah. And then he hot glue gunned it to the lobster.
Hey, you're a hermit crab now, Waffle.
Hey, look at you. Hey, look at you go. Little razzmatazz. Go ahead.
Hey, you gotta live in a pineapple under the cedar. Hey. It's oh geez, yeah. So I am I know that Just Joshing had a very emotional video where he thought that Pancake was dead, and Pancake indeed is not dead. Eventually Pancake will die, as we all
will.
Yes. And the tragic thing is that Waffle and Toast, particularly seeing how this kid takes care of his room, is obviously potentially could outlive this kid. I mean, those two lobsters, without a doubt, if I was putting money on it, they would outlive this kid. This kid's gonna get hit by a low flying helicopter or something. Something's taking him out. I don't know what it is. It's going to be some kind of disgruntled shellfish. It'll be a bizarre clam incident, and this kid's gone. But so what eventually is going to happen, folks, I'm going to look right into the camera for this. I usually don't look at the camera, but I'm looking at this. He's going to place all three of these animals into the same aquarium, and it's going to turn into fucking, what's that thing from Mad Max? It's going to be Thunderdome, and only one creature will emerge from this fucking horrible, hellish nightmare that this guy's about to inflict on these poor animals. So there's a reason why they rubber band lobsters when they put them in the tank, and that's so they won't rip each other apart. So if you like that stuff, please go to Just Joshing and enjoy his video of horrible terrors.
That was he foreshadowed it because he put those snails in the tank. And as soon as he put the snail in the tank, that pancake crab thing was already trying to peel it off.
These are fucking delicious. Thank you, boss. I love escargot. How'd you know?
Throw me in with a lobster. It's a great idea. It's gonna go great.
It's like they're all eating shrimp. So it's like, I wonder if they'd ever eat each other. I have no idea. They're eating miniature versions of themselves. Where could there be a problem? So there's going to be a huge YouTube fucking train wreck, and it's coming real soon. Oh God.
It reminds me of that video. We talked about this on one of our prior episodes with the Dutch shark researcher. And you actually, this cracked me up when I was doing the editing. You're talking about they're throwing the chum in and the guy swimming around. And I'm watching the video, like I'm making our video, and I'm watching that video, and you're describing like they're throwing the chum in, and this idiot is swimming around with the shark. Anyway, that's what I envisioned. Sorry, long story short, but that's what I envision it's going to be like when
it's exactly It's
when this guy Josh, he takes all this stuff and he puts it into one tank. It's going to be like
he throws in a Dutch ichthyologist, and it's fucking all over, man. It's going to be terrible. That guy with that lobster can take off his other cap. It's going to be fucking horrible.